अच्छा, मेरा पेट छिपाने के लिए कुशन. It should be unique, you know. I mean, whatever interest should be very natural.
Roll down. Interview 3, take 1.
Yeah, to start with, let me introduce myself. I am Yashwant Singh Thakur. I'm a graduate from IIT. Then I've done my aviation engineering from US. I've done my MBA from FMS. This is my wife, Anita Thakur. She's an MCom with MCA from the Himachal University. And we got married in 1989. Since both of us are very outdoor kind of people, I mean, we always had passions. I've been a biker for a very long time. I had almost 6-7 bikes in my house. And whenever I would tell my wife, okay, let's go out, kahin bahar chalte hain, we'll go for an excursion, she would never, say no. And she would just hop in and, we used to travel a lot. And fortunately, both my daughters also developed that kind of a passion, and we have been traveling very extensively. And that was a time when we realized that we must live in a place where we could pursue our passions and sports, especially because I've been playing tennis for a long time, and I've played for the country as in the national level. So then we started exploring where we can, and then incidentally my brother-in-law had bought a house in a senior living apartments, and he said, why don't you come over and have a look at it? And we were just surprised to see the kind of facilities. We were void of that. I mean, we never had this kind of facilities, and when we came here and we found many facilities here, and we were very happy to see them. But more so, you see, big builders, they do build apartments and big facilities, but the upkeep of these facilities are not there. Always when you go, after the 2 years, you will go and see that, they are not maintained well. But when I was told that this Ashiana, these facilities were up and going for last 3-4 years, well, I said, yeah, the upkeep is very good, and we both discussed, and we said, I think it's a place we should think of, because I was retiring, and we thought we must invest here, we must buy a house so that we can live that quality life which we have been aspiring to live all this while. And since I was a biker, the biggest challenge I was facing in Delhi is I can't venture out with my bike because it's so crowded, and these are performance bikes. These are very heavy, and they all run at a high speed. And then I thought, okay, yaar, ye bahut badhiya jagah, because they have been telling me that there's a big highway coming in, which will go to Sona, or it will go to Haryana or Dehradun, so many places. So I said, yeah, this is the best place. Yeah. Fortunately, what happened was, not only I have added few bikes, I am now buying a very powerful SUV, and we are now planning to go on a long trip to places like Mount Abu and all those things. It's more like a camping kind of a vehicle.
And also we feel that people residing here, they are very friendly. Everyone is same age group, so people understand each other well. So we are all like, you can understand each other and go along.
Gel with them very well.
Gel with them, and it gives you a very resort kind of a feeling. So it looks as if you are staying in a resort, not in a
also we keep getting updates
or
very frequently, because we are part of a social group here. So there are a lot of cultural activities which happen. There are a lot of Diwali, there are functions.
All kind of functions are celebrated,
which we don't get to see in Vasant Kunj, which is supposed to be one of the posh localities of Delhi. People have become very confined to their rooms. They don't mix up. You don't know who your neighbor is, which is not the case here. See, we have been brought up from a generation where we would know each other 10 blocks away. You'd know who the gentleman is, what the family is, and there was interaction. Now Delhi doesn't have that kind of a culture. So we thought this is a very good place where we can continue with that kind of legacy of meeting people, having a good relation, enjoying with them. And that was the reason why we have invested on this Ashiana.